Number 1. This 1967 Ford Fairlane 500, offered at $19,500 and located in Thorpe, Pennsylvania, is presented as a well-preserved classic that retains its original character while benefiting from thoughtful performance upgrades. The seller states that the car is powered by its original 289 V8 engine, now enhanced with aluminum heads and a mild cam, delivering stronger performance while maintaining reliability. According to the listing, the engine runs great, suggesting that the mechanicals are in solid condition and ready for regular use. This combination of originality and tasteful upgrades makes the Fairlane an appealing option for buyers seeking both authenticity and enjoyable drivability. Inside, the Fairlane's interior is described as being in nearly perfect condition, with the only noted flaw being a small hole on the driver's side, which is visible in the photos. Otherwise, the cabin remains clean, intact, and representative of how well the car has been maintained over the years. Details such as the original Fairlane rims further reinforce the vehicle's preserved nature, maintaining the classic styling elements that enthusiasts value. The seller emphasizes that everything works as it should, offering reassurance regarding the car's overall functionality. Structurally and mechanically, this Fairlane 500 stands out as a dependable and unmolested example in a market where many cars of its era have been heavily modified or require extensive restoration. The combination of a strong-running V8, upgraded components, and a largely pristine interior makes it especially appealing to collectors, weekend cruisers, or anyone looking for a classic Ford that is ready to be enjoyed immediately. The seller also notes that the car has been priced below his total investment, underscoring the value being offered at the current asking price. The listing makes clear that the price is firm, and the seller is not interested in trades, specifying that the transaction must be cash only. This straightforward approach reflects the seriousness of the sale and signals that the car is ready for a new owner without negotiation or additional conditions. With its solid presentation, desirable original features, and proven mechanical strength, this 1967 Ford Fairlane 500 represents an attractive opportunity for anyone seeking a well-kept classic Ford with both performance and authenticity on its side. Number 2. This 1967 Buick Skylark, offered at $3,750 and located in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, is presented as a running, driving classic with strong mechanical fundamentals and several recent upgrades. Powered by its 342-barrel V8 paired with a 2-speed automatic transmission, the car is described as capable of cruising at 65 to 70 miles per hour without issue, indicating a drivetrain that remains healthy and dependable. Notably, it is a factory air conditioning car, adding further appeal for buyers seeking a well-optioned vintage Buick at an accessible price point. The seller also notes that they are open to offers and trades, making the listing flexible for potential buyers. A number of key maintenance items and improvements have already been addressed, including a new water pump, radiator, gas tank, alternator, and a completely new dual exhaust system aside from the manifold, outfitted with Flowmaster 40 series mufflers for a more aggressive tone. A previous owner added an HEI distributor and front disc brake conversion, both of which enhance reliability and drivability compared to the original setup. The interior remains in decent condition for its age, with the back seats showing only small tears on the front portion, not in the seating area, and a dash pad that is described as still beautiful and soft, a rarity for this era. While the car offers solid mechanical value, the seller is transparent about its flaws, particularly regarding body condition. The Skylark has visible body rust and takes on a small amount of water during heavy rain, which tends to pool on the front floor mats, an issue that will require attention from the next owner. Additional mechanical notes include a non-functioning speedometer, an exhaust leak on the passenger side near the manifold, and a slow oil leak, all of which are manageable repairs but important considerations for anyone evaluating the vehicle. Despite these imperfections, the car represents a compelling opportunity for someone seeking an affordable entry into classic American V8 ownership. With its strong running engine, upgraded components, and largely functional interior, this Skylark stands as a fun, drivable project that can be enjoyed immediately while improvements are made over time. Its combination of accessible pricing, factory options, and mechanical updates makes it an appealing candidate for enthusiasts, weekend cruisers, or those looking for a classic car that doesn't require a full restoration to get out on the road. Number 3. This 1965 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu, offered at $25,000 and located in Middletown, New Jersey, is presented as a heavily upgraded, performance-focused build with less than 500 miles on its major drivetrain components. At the heart of the car is a freshly built 383 engine equipped with aluminum heads, a .536 lift cam, a Victor Jr. intake, and a Pro Systems carburetor, an impressive combination aimed at delivering strong power and responsive acceleration. Paired with a newly built turbo 400 transmission, also with under 500 miles, the drivetrain is supported by a 10-inch converter, a shift kit, and upgraded clutches, ensuring crisp, reliable shifts under both casual and spirited driving. The car's 4.11 rear gears further emphasize its performance nature, offering quick launches and aggressive off-the-line capability that will appeal to enthusiasts who appreciate classic muscle cars with modernized internals. Complementing its strong mechanical foundation, the Malibu features a number of supporting upgrades designed to improve drivability, safety, and long-term durability. A full stainless steel brake line kit has been installed, paired with completely refreshed brakes on all four corners to ensure confident stopping power. New tires contribute to better road grip and overall stability, reinforcing the car's readiness for the street. The exhaust system has also received significant attention, including new stainless steel headers and a 2-inch stainless exhaust, providing not only improved flow but also a deeper, performance-oriented sound that suits the car's enhanced powertrain. These additions reflect a build that has been thoughtfully assembled with quality components rather than shortcuts. The seller notes that the car runs and drives without any mechanical issues, which is particularly notable given the extent of new parts and recent upgrades. With its low-mileage engine and transmission, upgraded drivetrain components, and overhauled braking system, this Chevelle is positioned as a turnkey muscle car that offers both immediate enjoyment and long-term dependability. Unlike many mid-60s Chevelles that require substantial restoration or drivetrain work, this example presents itself as a completed build with significant investment already made, saving the next owner considerable time, effort, and expense. The combination of modern performance parts and a classic body style adds to its appeal as a street-ready car with unmistakable muscle car character. As it stands, this 1965 Chevelle Malibu represents an opportunity for buyers seeking a classic Chevrolet that delivers far more than factory-level performance. Its well-documented upgrades, recent mechanical refresh, and strong road manners make it ideal for weekend cruising, local shows, or even occasional track use for those inclined. The extensive list of new components helps ensure reliability, while the performance-focused modifications provide the excitement and presence expected from a properly built muscle car. For enthusiasts searching for a fully sorted high-power classic without the hassles of undertaking a major build themselves, this Malibu offers high value, strong capability, and the unmistakable charm of a mid-60s American icon. Number 4. This 1978 Plymouth Volare, offered at $8,000 and located in Elyria, Ohio, is being listed as a reliable, running, and driving classic with strong potential for enthusiasts seeking a usable project or a solid foundation for further restoration. The seller notes that they are testing the waters and are open to trades for other running and driving classic pickup trucks or station wagons, making this an appealing option for those who enjoy swapping within the vintage vehicle community. The car starts easily, runs, drives, and stops as it should, though the seller mentions that a bit of carburetor tuning could further improve drivability. This transparency helps prospective buyers understand both the current state of the vehicle and the minor adjustments they may want to address after purchase, especially if they aim to optimize performance or fuel efficiency. A substantial amount of recent work has already been completed, particularly within the braking system, which has been thoroughly refreshed. The car has received new front calipers, pads, rotors, and brake hoses, along with new rear brake shoes, wheel cylinders, hardware, rear brake lines, and a new master cylinder. This comprehensive brake overhaul is a major advantage for a vehicle of this age and ensures that stopping power and safety have been brought to modern, reliable standards. Additionally, the car has been fitted with brand new Cooper Cobra Radial G/T tires with less than 500 miles on them, further enhancing both road handling and ride comfort. Even smaller maintenance items, such as new windshield wiper blades, have been addressed, reflecting ongoing care and attention to detail. Beyond the braking and tire upgrades, the Volare benefits from several other newer components that bolster its reliability and ease of ownership. The alternator, radiator, and radiator hoses have been replaced, which helps keep the cooling and charging systems dependable during regular driving. The car is also equipped with a complete exhaust system and updated front and rear shocks, contributing to smoother suspension performance and a more controlled ride. These are meaningful upgrades that save the next owner from having to invest in common wear items, making the vehicle ready for immediate use while leaving room for cosmetic or performance improvements depending on the buyer's goals. Such refreshed mechanicals make the Volare well suited for weekend cruising, local meetups, or general daily enjoyment for those who appreciate vintage Mopar vehicles. The seller acknowledges that the vehicle does have some rust, as shown in the photos, but emphasizes that it is not excessive given the model year and that the underside remains clean, solid, and structurally sound. This is a significant selling point for a late 1970s Mopar, as these models are often known for corrosion issues. The car also comes with 5 off-road tires, a fifth wheel, and a fifth wheel holder for the rear, all included from the previous owner, adding extra value for buyers looking for additional parts or customization options. Overall, this 1978 Plymouth Volare presents itself as an affordable and mechanically sorted classic with notable recent investment, appealing flexibility for trades, and a clean undercarriage, making it a strong candidate for enthusiasts seeking a dependable vintage driver with room for personalization. Number 5. This 1964 Chevy 2 Nova, offered at $38,000 and located in Woodbury, New Jersey, is presented as a fully restored first-generation example that has undergone a decade-long, no-compromise rebuild. The seller states that the restoration has been continuous for the past 10 years and is now 100% complete, with every receipt and piece of documentation included to verify the work. Power comes from a 350 engine with 400 heads producing a claimed 390 horsepower, paired with a 4-speed transmission, an ideal setup for buyers seeking both period-correct character and strong performance. The car received a fresh paint job in 2024, adding to its presentation as a newly finished, high-quality classic. According to the seller, every switch, button, light, gauge, emblem, trim piece, nut, and bolt has been replaced, underscoring the thoroughness of the build and leaving no part untouched. The chassis and suspension have also been significantly upgraded to match the engine's performance and the car's overall restoration quality. A Hellwig/QA1 tubular front suspension setup with coilovers brings modern handling capabilities, delivering improved stability, responsiveness, and road feel compared to the original factory components. Subframe connectors and new floor pans add strength and structural rigidity, while new left and right rear quarter panels contribute to a solid and freshly restored body. Additional upgrades include power brakes with a front disc conversion, further enhancing drivability and safety. These improvements show that the restoration was executed with both performance and long-term reliability in mind, rather than being a cosmetic refresh alone. The exterior and interior have been renewed to a level consistent with the car's extensive mechanical work. The Nova features brand new glass, new bumpers, a complete new full interior, and a 2-inch steel cowl hood that gives the car a more muscular presence without appearing overly modified. It also rides on 17-inch Foose wheels, which add a modern yet tasteful touch to its classic styling. The seller notes that every detail, from trim to hardware, has been meticulously replaced, and the undercarriage is said to look just as good as the rest of the car, reflecting the depth of the restoration. These details highlight a build intended to achieve show-quality standards while still remaining fully functional as a street-ready classic. With full documentation, engine spec sheets, and a detailed record of every part and component replaced, this 1964 Chevy 2 Nova stands out as a rare find among first-generation models. The seller emphasizes that the asking price of $38,000 or best offer is fair when compared to other Novas of similar caliber, especially given the extensive labor, new components, and professional craftsmanship invested over the past decade. For enthusiasts seeking a fully restored, turnkey classic with strong performance, modern suspension upgrades, and comprehensive documentation, this Nova represents a high-value opportunity. It is a car built to be admired, driven, and enjoyed without the typical concerns or expenses associated with unfinished or improperly restored projects. Number 6. This 1977 AMC Pacer D/L wagon, offered at $8,000 and located in Waynesville, North Carolina, is presented as a well-preserved example of one of American Motors' most distinctive designs. The seller describes the car as being in excellent condition overall, a noteworthy statement considering that many Pacers on the market today tend to show significant wear or require major restoration. The wagon configuration adds an extra layer of rarity and practicality, making it especially appealing to collectors who appreciate the Pacer's unique styling and its status as a cultural icon of the 1970s. The seller notes that the car has been personally driven for the last 10,000 miles, indicating a level of reliability and regular use that is uncommon among many vintage AMC vehicles, and suggesting it has been maintained with care rather than left dormant. A tune-up is currently underway to ensure the car remains road-ready for its next owner. This includes fresh fluids, a new oil filter, and new spark plugs, addressing basic maintenance items that contribute to smoother running and overall mechanical health. The Pacer also rides on a set of new tires with less than 500 miles on them, which not only improves safety and grip, but also reduces immediate expenses for the buyer. These upkeep items reflect a vehicle that has received ongoing attention and not simply been parked or neglected. While the air conditioner is noted as non-functioning and there are minor scratches in various places, these issues are relatively small in comparison to the positive mechanical and cosmetic condition described, and they provide opportunities for straightforward improvements without requiring major investment. Inside and out, the car appears to maintain a level of originality that will appeal to enthusiasts seeking a classic AMC that has not been excessively modified. The overall excellent condition implies that the wagon has been preserved with respect for its era and design. The Pacer's distinctive wide-glass cabin, compact wagon proportions, and unmistakable styling cues remain intact, preserving the retro charm that has long made this model a standout among collectors of unconventional American classics. The inclusion of factory service manuals further adds value, offering the next owner not only documentation but also practical resources for maintenance, troubleshooting, and restoration work, something particularly useful for vintage AMC vehicles, where specific knowledge can be helpful due to limited aftermarket support. With its combination of solid mechanical condition, ongoing tune-up work, new tires, and long-distance road use, this 1977 AMC Pacer D/L wagon represents a compelling opportunity for anyone seeking a drivable, engaging, and well-maintained classic. Its minor cosmetic flaws and non-working air conditioning are manageable considerations for a vehicle of this age, especially one that has proven dependable over significant mileage. The Pacer's iconic status, distinctive design, and growing appeal among collectors make it an increasingly desirable model, and this example stands out for its documented care and usability. For buyers interested in a unique 1970s classic that delivers both character and practical roadworthiness, this Pacer presents strong value at a reasonable price point. Number 7. This 1968 Pontiac GTO, offered at $38,000 and located in Indianapolis, Indiana, is presented as a highly original and well-preserved example of Pontiac's legendary muscle car. The seller emphasizes that the car is equipped with its numbers-matching 400 engine, a significant detail for collectors who prioritize authenticity and factory-correct powertrains. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, this GTO retains the engaging, performance-focused driving experience that made the model iconic during the peak of the muscle car era. The car is described as very nice and a must-see, suggesting that its overall presentation and originality stand out compared to many examples that have been modified or heavily restored. The GTO features a convertible top that is reported to operate without any issues, adding both desirability and value. Original glass throughout, with no cracks, further reinforces the car's authenticity and well-preserved condition. Original glass is increasingly rare in vehicles of this age, especially convertibles, where wear, leaks, and damage are common. The combination of originality, proper mechanical function, and the presence of the factory drivetrain makes this example appealing to enthusiasts who prefer cars that remain true to their heritage rather than heavily altered or modified versions often found on the market. A black exterior paired with a black interior gives the car a timeless and aggressive appearance that suits the GTO's muscular proportions and reputation. The overall condition described by the seller suggests that the cosmetics have been well maintained, making the vehicle ready for shows, weekend cruising, or inclusion in a collection. With its matching numbers engine, manual gearbox, and functioning convertible system, the car carries many of the most desirable features for 1960s Pontiac enthusiasts. These attributes also place it in a premium tier among surviving GTOs, especially those that prioritize originality over customized builds. The seller notes that the price is firm at $38,000 cash, underscoring the confidence in the car's condition, originality, and value. Given the rising demand for authentic, numbers-matching muscle cars, particularly convertibles with manual transmissions, this GTO represents an opportunity to acquire a genuine piece of Pontiac performance history. Its preserved condition, operational reliability, and desirable specification make it well suited for collectors, drivers, and enthusiasts seeking a true 1960s muscle car experience without the compromises often found in less documented or altered examples. Number 8. This 1959 Chevrolet Biscayne, offered at $12,500 and located in Laurel, Maryland, is presented as a remarkably solid two-door project car with a clean title and a strong foundation for a full restoration. The seller highlights that the engine compartment is in excellent condition and that the car previously ran strong with a 1969 Camaro engine installed, although current mileage is unknown due to listing requirements. While the hood latch is currently stuck, a mechanic will be opening it so additional photos can be provided. Overall, the Biscayne's structural condition stands out. Solid floors, a solid trunk, and intact exterior stainless trim in good condition, features that are increasingly hard to find in late 1950s Chevrolets. These fundamentals make it an especially appealing candidate for restoration enthusiasts looking for a classic that isn't starting from a point of severe deterioration. Several key components of the vehicle remain original, including the rear bench seat and the factory dash gauges, speedometer, and gas gauge. The seller notes that Cadillac white leather bucket seats have been installed up front, presenting an interesting period-style customization that adds character while the new owner decides whether to keep or replace them. The Biscayne also comes with a number of valuable new and new-old stock parts, including a front windshield still in its box, front lens bezels, sill plates, and black carpet. Particularly notable are the NOS rear tail panel and NOS tail light lenses, parts that are increasingly rare and sought after among restorers, and which add both value and convenience to the project. The combination of original components, usable interior pieces, and rare NOS items contributes to a restoration package that is much more complete than many comparable projects. The exterior does show some areas needing attention, such as a rust hole in the upper passenger side door frame and sections of surface rust. Additionally, some body-related tasks remain, including drilling holes for the newly acquired front hood ornament. Although the car is described as solid overall, the seller provides a transparent list of items still required for the restoration process. These include passenger door hinges, trunk hinges, currently frozen, side and vent glass, and gas lines, among other miscellaneous components. A new gas tank is included, but still needs to be installed. With these parts already on hand or readily sourced, the project becomes far more approachable for someone with the time, tools, and interest in restoring one of Chevrolet's most recognizable late 50s designs. Given its structural integrity, valuable included parts, and increasingly rare two-door configuration, this 1959 Biscayne represents a compelling opportunity for anyone seeking a restoration-ready classic at a realistic entry-level price. The seller lists the price as firm at $12,500, emphasizing that it is priced for a quick sale and aimed at serious buyers ready to take on a well-documented project. With its strong starting point, solid metalwork, and included NOS components, this Biscayne stands as an excellent base for a period-correct restoration, custom build, or preservation-focused project. For enthusiasts drawn to the sweeping lines and distinctive styling cues of late 1950s Chevrolet sedans, this example offers authenticity, potential, and value in a single package. Number 9. This 1965 Plymouth Valiant, offered at $12,500 and located in Oneida, Tennessee, is presented as a well-maintained classic equipped with its 273 V8 and automatic transmission. The seller notes that the car runs and drives great, indicating a drivetrain that remains strong, reliable, and ready for regular use. The power top is fully functional, adding appeal for buyers seeking an enjoyable convertible experience without requiring immediate mechanical attention. With new tires installed, the car is road-ready and capable of offering confident, predictable handling, making it an attractive option for those who want a vintage Mopar that can be enjoyed from day one. The seller also mentions that the car receives plenty of positive attention, reflecting both its condition and its classic curb appeal. A number of important upgrades and improvements have already been completed, enhancing both safety and comfort. The braking system has been upgraded all around, providing modernized stopping performance that significantly improves drivability compared to original mid-1960s setups. The interior is described as new, creating a cleaner, more refreshed environment for the driver and passengers, while a new battery ensures dependable starts. These updates are meaningful bonuses for prospective buyers, saving time, effort, and additional investment that many classic vehicles typically require. Combined with its solid running condition, the car offers a well-rounded package for someone seeking a vintage driver rather than a project. Cosmetically and mechanically, the Valiant appears to balance originality with thoughtful improvements, making it especially appealing to enthusiasts who appreciate the simplicity and durability of Chrysler's A-body platform. The functional convertible top expands its versatility for weekend cruising, summer drives, or local shows. The seller's description suggests the vehicle has been cared for and used as a dependable classic, rather than sitting idle or requiring extensive restoration work. For buyers looking for a practical and stylish entry into 1960s Mopar ownership, this Valiant provides an inviting mix of charm, reliability, and ease of ownership, especially when compared to more expensive or heavily modified options from the same era. The seller is open to negotiation but prefers to do so in person, inviting potential buyers to inspect the car firsthand before discussing price, which emphasizes transparency and ensures the buyer sees the car's condition for themselves. He also notes that he may consider trades with boot, offering additional flexibility for those wishing to swap another vehicle as part of the deal. With its combination of a running V8 drivetrain, upgraded brakes, fresh interior, working convertible top, and overall strong presentation, this 1965 Plymouth Valiant stands out as a compelling value in the current classic car market. It is an ideal candidate for anyone seeking a usable, enjoyable, and eye-catching vintage convertible with the reliability to be driven and appreciated immediately. Number 10. This 1957 Chevrolet 210, offered at $28,000 and located in Zebulon, North Carolina, is presented as a fully restored four-door sedan that retains its original factory color. The seller notes that the car underwent a complete, high-end frame-off restoration approximately 15 years ago, during which virtually every component was replaced or renewed. Despite the time that has passed since the restoration, the vehicle is described as remaining exceptionally clean and well-preserved, reflecting the quality of workmanship and the careful ownership it has received. Its long-term stewardship by a Chevrolet dealership owner further reinforces the impression that this 57 has been maintained to a high standard. Power comes from a newer 350 cubic inch engine paired with a matching transmission, giving the car modernized drivability while preserving its classic character. The updates include a classic instruments panel along with new gauges, ensuring both improved reliability and a period-correct appearance. The factory-tinted windows, wide white-wall tires, and automatic dual exhaust contribute to its authentic 1950s aesthetic, offering a blend of originality and refreshed mechanicals that should appeal to both casual drivers and dedicated Tri-5 enthusiasts. The car does not feature air conditioning, but the overall equipment list suggests a focus on quality restoration rather than added conveniences. Structurally, the Chevrolet is described as completely free of rust and bondo, a claim that is increasingly difficult to find among 1950 sedans unless they have been restored with significant effort and expense. The exterior, underbody, and interior components are said to show no major flaws, supporting the assertion that this vehicle remains in exceptional condition. The seller emphasizes that everything was replaced during the restoration, underscoring that this is not a partial refurbishment but a comprehensive rebuild intended to return the car to a highly presentable, near-factory state. Its tidy appearance and preserved finishes make it a particularly attractive option for buyers seeking a trouble-free classic. For anyone in the market for a well-sorted Tri-5 Chevrolet, this 210 stands out as a must-see example with strong fundamentals and evident attention to detail. The car is being offered with no trades considered, suggesting the seller's intent for a straightforward transaction. Given its restoration quality, rust-free body, renewed mechanical components, and the reputation of meticulous ownership, this 1957 Chevrolet 210 represents an opportunity to acquire a classic that requires no immediate major work and is ready to be enjoyed as a dependable cruiser or proudly displayed at local shows. Number 11. This 1956 Ford Fairlane Victoria, offered at $27,000 and located in Richland, Pennsylvania, is presented as a beautifully preserved and largely original example of Ford's premium mid-50s hardtop. The seller highlights that the car remains true to its factory configuration, powered by its original 292 Y-block V8, paired with a 3-on-the-column manual transmission equipped with overdrive. He notes that the Fairlane runs and drives exceptionally well and is reliable enough to take anywhere, reflecting consistent care and proper mechanical maintenance. Although not marketed as a full show car, the vehicle has still earned a trophy or two, indicating that its condition is strong and visually appealing. The exterior wears paint that, while not perfect, is described as showing very well, maintaining the classic two-tone charm and crisp lines that make the 56 Victoria a standout among 1950s cruisers. The seller stresses that the car is free of rust, a significant advantage for any mid-century model and a testament to its preservation. The interior is similarly close to original and in very good condition, with only minor imperfections noted. These details suggest that the car offers a highly authentic experience, capturing the look and feel of Ford's stylish hardtop without having been heavily modified or modernized. Currently, the Fairlane rides on a set of smoothie wheels, giving it a subtle custom touch, but the seller includes the original steel wheels and hubcaps for those who prefer a factory-correct appearance. Fender skirts are also part of the sale, allowing the next owner to tailor the car's look to their taste, whether leaning toward period-accurate presentation or a slightly customized stance. This flexibility enhances the car's appeal, particularly for buyers who value both originality and personalization options within a classic framework. Overall, this 1956 Ford Fairlane Victoria represents a well-maintained and honest vintage hardtop that has been enjoyed, cared for, and kept largely true to its heritage. With strong mechanical reliability, a solid body, attractive cosmetics, and important original parts included, it offers a compelling opportunity for enthusiasts seeking a turnkey classic that can be driven confidently and shown with pride. The seller is open to reasonable offers and may consider trades of equal or higher value, making this Victoria an inviting option for those looking to step into a mid-50s Ford with character, authenticity, and dependable road manners. Number 12. This 1966 Chevrolet Impala SS, offered at $28,000 and located in Harleysville, Pennsylvania, is presented as a well-built, strongly upgraded classic that blends big block power with thoughtful modern enhancements. Originally an air-conditioned car equipped with power steering and power brakes, this Impala has since been transformed into a far more capable performer. It now houses a 468 cubic inch big block based on a 4-bolt 454, fitted with a Howard's hydraulic roller cam, roller lifters, and Harlan Sharp roller rockers. The drivetrain is significantly upgraded as well, featuring a Tremec TKO 600 5-speed manual, Lakewood blow-proof bell housing, Ram billet flywheel, SST clutch, and a Dynatec driveshaft, giving the car both strength and drivability well beyond stock specifications. The rear end has been comprehensively fortified, utilizing a powder-coated 12-bolt housing with welded tubes, an Eaton Posey unit, Richmond 4.33 gears, and Moser axles, ensuring durability under heavy torque and spirited driving. The suspension setup further elevates handling, incorporating Global West tubular front components with a matching sway bar, 1-inch drop springs, and Coney shocks. At the rear, UMI tubular control arms, an upgraded sway bar, a panhard bar, and plus 1-inch station wagon springs contribute to a stable and responsive ride. Braking consists of front discs and rear drums, offering improved stopping power compared to its original configuration. The seller notes that the floors are new and that some rust repair around the wheel openings was completed a few years ago, reflecting ongoing preservation and upkeep. Inside, the Impala features a clean and attractive interior paired with modern convenience touches such as a retro sound stereo with Bluetooth capability. The car also comes with an original, color-matched hood included in the sale. While the exterior paint is rated at a 7 out of 10, meaning it is not a show-quality finish, it remains a nice and presentable driver-level paint job, well suited for regular enjoyment without the worry of perfection. These combined details underscore the seller's description of the Impala as a solid, well-maintained example that balances originality with significant performance upgrades. Overall, this 1966 Impala SS stands out as a powerful and well-sorted classic muscle cruiser that has been thoughtfully enhanced for performance, reliability, and drivability. Between its strong big-block engine, modern 5-speed transmission, reinforced rear end, and upgraded suspension, it offers a driving experience far more dynamic than a stock mid-60s Impala. With its clean interior, acceptable paint, documented improvements, and seller transparency, this car represents a compelling opportunity for buyers seeking a turnkey street machine with both vintage appeal and modern capability. Number 13. This 1970 Buick Skylark GSX, offered at $70,000 and located in Flushing, New York, is presented as a genuine GSX, car number 53, with documentation and matching numbers engine and transmission, making it a highly desirable and verifiable example of Buick's most iconic muscle car. The seller notes that this GSX remains a solid and reliable driver rather than a museum piece, benefiting from a partial restoration completed only 250 miles ago. Its California origin contributes to its rust-free condition, a significant advantage for collectors seeking clean, preserved metal. Finished with its correct GSX identity and supported by proper paperwork, this example stands out as an authentic and well-kept version of one of Buick's rarest performance offerings. Under the hood, the matching numbers engine has been rebuilt to deliver an impressive 500 horsepower, offering far more performance than when new while retaining its original block. The matching automatic transmission has also been rebuilt, ensuring smooth operation and compatibility with the enhanced power output. This GSX is equipped with Buick's F41 suspension package, known for delivering superior handling compared to standard Skylark models, and the seller reports that the car drives anywhere with confidence. The mechanical work done during the recent restoration underscores its road-ready nature, blending authenticity with modernized performance. Inside, the car features its correct GSX interior, which appears to have been refreshed during the partial restoration, maintaining a clean, well-kept appearance suitable for both shows and regular driving. The air conditioning system is described as blowing ice cold, a rare and valuable feature for a classic muscle car, especially one retaining its original drivetrain and documented GSX identity. These elements contribute to the car's usability as a reliable cruiser while still honoring its factory heritage. The seller emphasizes that the car's interior and mechanical components remain consistent with GSX specifications, adding to its legitimacy and appeal. Overall, this authentic 1970 Buick GSX number 53 represents a standout opportunity for collectors seeking a documented, numbers-matching example of one of the most respected muscle cars of its era. With its rust-free California history, freshly rebuilt 500 horsepower engine, upgraded but correct F41 suspension, and functioning factory air conditioning, it offers both performance and provenance in a single package. As GSX models continue to gain recognition and value, a documented and well-sorted driver like this one provides the rarity, credibility, and driving enjoyment that make these Buicks highly sought after in today's collector market. Number 14. This 1973 Dodge Challenger, offered at $8,500 and located in North Reading, Massachusetts, is presented as a long-stored project car with strong potential for revival, especially for buyers seeking an affordable entry into the classic Mopar market. The car is equipped with a non-original V8, believed to be either a 318 or 360, paired with a 727 automatic transmission and an 8 3/4 rear end running what the seller estimates to be 4.11 street gears. It was last driven years ago but reportedly started, ran, drove, and stopped properly at that time, delivering a driving experience the seller describes as quick, loud, and notably rough around the edges. The car has been parked indoors for roughly 25 years and carries a clean Massachusetts title, providing a straightforward path for the next owner. The seller notes that the Challenger includes several desirable performance-oriented components, such as front disc brakes, headers, full exhaust with glass packs, and traction bars, making it a potentially strong foundation for a future street or strip build. The car sits on tires that still have tread with no visible dry rot, though they are dated and would likely require replacement before regular use. The fiberglass cowl induction hood gives the car an aggressive appearance, and the sale also includes additional body parts, an extra flat hood, an R/T hood, and various interior panels and dash components. These spares add value by offering options for restoration or customization depending on the buyer's vision. Inside, the Challenger features bucket seats, a center console, and a slapstick shifter, all of which contribute to its classic muscle car character. The glass is intact throughout. While the majority of the unibody remains present and in fair shape, the seller is transparent that the body, floors, and trunk need significant attention. A replacement front floor panel has already been purchased and loosely set in place over the original, but the structural restoration work remains to be completed. The car is missing its carburetor, but it rolls easily and is otherwise described as complete, offering a solid basis for a comprehensive rebuild. For buyers searching for a true project Mopar, this 1973 Challenger represents a garage-kept, largely complete foundation with plenty of included parts and a straightforward title history. Its long indoor storage, performance components, extra hoods, and overall completeness make it a compelling candidate for restoration, restomod transformation, or drag-oriented builds. While significant metalwork and mechanical recommissioning will be required, its price point, documented indoor storage for roughly 2 decades, and inherent desirability as a classic E-body Dodge make it an attractive opportunity for enthusiasts ready to take on a long-term project with strong upside potential. Number 15. This 1965 Pontiac GTO Coupe, offered at $22,000 in Burr Oak, Michigan, is presented as a freshly rebuilt and impressively powerful example of one of Pontiac's most iconic muscle cars. Under the hood sits the legendary 389 Tri-Power, now benefiting from a complete rebuild that transforms it into a far stronger performer than stock. Although the original Tri-Power induction has been replaced, the car now runs with a brand new Holley 650 double-pumper carburetor and a new intake setup, offering modern reliability while still delivering the aggressive character expected from a classic GTO. The seller highlights that the engine runs fantastic and is estimated at approximately 500 horsepower, positioning this car well above factory performance levels and making it a serious street contender. Mechanical updates extend beyond the engine, ensuring that the supporting systems are equally capable of managing the enhanced power. A brand new gas tank has been installed, reducing concerns about contamination or aging fuel components. The car also wears new tires, an important factor both for drivability and safety given its elevated horsepower output. Together, these upgrades emphasize that the car hasn't just been cosmetically freshened, it has been mechanically prepared for serious performance. The seller notes that the engine's complete rebuild is recent, providing peace of mind for buyers seeking a powerful classic that doesn't require immediate mechanical investment. While the listing focuses primarily on mechanical details, the overall impression is of a GTO configured for exhilarating performance rather than strict originality. The decision to utilize a Holley 650 double pumper underscores the car's orientation toward power and responsiveness, characteristics that complement the 389's rebuilt internals. With an estimated 500 horsepower, this GTO offers a driving experience far beyond what Pontiac delivered in the mid-1960s, and it represents a substantial value for enthusiasts interested in speed, sound, and classic American muscle presence. The seller's emphasis on how well the car runs reinforces the idea that this GTO is ready for the road and built for those who appreciate high-output vintage performance machines. Overall, this 1965 Pontiac GTO Coupe stands as a compelling opportunity for buyers who want the look and legacy of a true GTO paired with the power and reliability of a modernized drivetrain. Its fresh rebuild, new fueling components, upgraded carburation, and properly matched tires all contribute to a package that is both thrilling and mechanically reassuring. At its current price, it offers strong value in the classic muscle market, especially for those seeking a car that has already undergone major mechanical investment. With approximately 500 horsepower on tap and recent work completed throughout the fuel and engine systems, this GTO presents itself as a ready-to-enjoy performer with the iconic style and reputation that make mid-1960s Pontiacs so enduringly desirable. Number 16. This 1978 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $7,000 and located in Wendell, North Carolina, is presented as a 75% complete resto-mod project with a clear title already in the seller's name. The car runs and drives with its 350 engine and turbo 350 transmission, providing a solid mechanical foundation for a buyer looking to complete a partially restored second-generation Camaro. The seller notes that thousands of dollars in new parts have already been purchased and installed, covering major mechanical, electrical, and cosmetic components. While the rear-end gear ratio is unknown, the car includes a large selection of new and used interior parts, including old seats, door panels, and multiple OEM black components. The original Carmine interior has been converted to black, though some trim pieces and the steering column still require finishing. Most AC components remain installed, with the compressor included but not currently mounted. The seller has already completed extensive exterior and structural work, leaving the body in generally strong shape aside from a small area in front of the passenger side rocker panel that needs attention. The car wears a metallic black cherry paint job applied by the previous owner, which the seller describes as low quality but serviceable for now. A major highlight of the build is the installation of a new painless wiring harness, which has been routed and mostly connected, though left at full length for the next owner to trim and finalize. There remains some wiring work under the dash, as well as basic assembly tasks throughout the interior. The seller mentions that due to health issues, they are unable to complete the interior work, leaving the project at a stage where someone with time and interest could complete it within a couple of weeks. Mechanically, the Camaro has undergone substantial rebuilding, especially in the steering, suspension, and braking systems. The front steering components have been completely rebuilt with new linkage, bushings, coil springs, shocks, ball joints, and hardware. The braking system has also received a full overhaul, including new rotors, calipers, pads, front and rear rubber brake lines, drums, shoes, wheel cylinders, a new booster, master cylinder, and proportioning valve. The car additionally features new rims and tires, enhancing both safety and drivability. Under the hood, numerous performance upgrades have been installed, such as a new Holley Warrior 600 CFM carburetor, Holley Chrome fuel line, Chrome air cleaner, new valve covers, custom plug wires, and a new dual-terminal battery. These enhancements ensure the drivetrain is well supported and capable of reliable operation. Interior progress includes the installation of new floor insulation, black carpet, a new dash pad, pod gauges with sending units, trunk insulation and carpet, new weather stripping, a new glove box, and various OEM black interior parts sourced by the seller. The trunk now features new weather stripping and a new lock cylinder, while the rear-mounted radio antenna is also new. Still needed are interior door panels, a center console door, a radio, headliner work, installation of the included rear glass, and completion of the passenger door hinge installation. The windshield is cracked and requires replacement. Overall, this 1978 Camaro represents a highly advanced project for a buyer seeking a nearly finished resto-mod with extensive new parts and rebuilt mechanicals. With most of the hardest work already completed, it offers a strong opportunity to finalize a promising build with substantial value already invested. Number 17. This 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass F85, offered at $40,000 and located in Asheville, North Carolina, is presented as an exceptionally well-preserved and fully restored example with an impressive ownership history. The seller notes that the car has only 67,000 original miles and has had just 2 owners since new, a rarity that speaks to its careful stewardship. Originally purchased in Central Florida and garage-kept throughout its life, this Cutlass benefits from decades of protection from the elements, contributing to its strong condition and appealing originality. With less than 500 miles driven since its complete restoration, it stands as a turnkey classic ready for immediate enjoyment. Mechanically, the car is described as running and driving like new, reflecting the quality of the restoration work and the long-term care provided by its previous owners. The seller emphasizes that the car needs nothing to be enjoyed, and a clean title in hand simplifies the transfer process for the next buyer. Unlike many mid-60s Cutlass examples that have undergone questionable modifications or partial restorations, this car appears to have been brought back to its former glory with an eye toward authenticity and reliability. Its low mileage and careful use further enhance its appeal to collectors seeking a classic that retains both originality and mechanical soundness. The car's story is also a major part of its appeal, with a documented life spent in favorable climates and under consistent ownership. The seller highlights that this Oldsmobile has essentially been pampered since new, making it a standout example among surviving F85 models. While many Cutlass cars of the era show significant wear, mileage inconsistencies, or restoration needs, this one offers the rare opportunity to own a classic that feels as close as possible to how it would have driven when it left the factory. For enthusiasts who appreciate a car with verifiable history and long-term garage storage, this example checks all the right boxes. Overall, this 1965 Cutlass F85 is positioned as an ideal choice for collectors, show car enthusiasts, or anyone looking for a beautifully restored American classic with no immediate needs. Its restoration is fresh, its mileage is documented and impressively low, and its condition reflects decades of proper care. The seller makes it clear that the car is ready for shows, cruising, or to be added to a private collection, offering a combination of provenance, condition, and drivability that is increasingly hard to find in the classic car market today. Number 18. This 1963 Chevrolet Nova, offered at $50,000 and located in Algonac, Michigan, is presented as an exceptionally clean and beautifully finished classic, showcasing high-quality work both cosmetically and mechanically. The seller emphasizes that the car is stunning inside, outside, and underneath, suggesting a level of detail and care that sets it apart from typical driver-grade examples. Finished in a distinctive green with a hint of pearl, the Nova carries a show-ready appearance complemented by an interior tailored to match the exterior color theme. This level of visual cohesion underscores the attention invested in the restoration and presentation of the car. Power comes from a 350 crate engine, giving the Nova the reliability and performance expected from a modern small block upgrade. The engine bay is described as clean and well-sorted, aligning with the overall high standard seen throughout the vehicle. To further enhance handling and drivability, the car has been fitted with a complete new Church Boys racing front end that includes a sway bar, delivering improved stability and responsiveness compared to the factory setup. Power steering and power brakes add to the ease of operation, making this Nova not only visually impressive, but also significantly more comfortable and confident on the road. Inside, the car continues its show-quality presentation, with an interior that matches the green pearl exterior, maintaining a consistent custom theme that elevates the overall impression. The seller describes the interior as excellent, suggesting fresh materials, tidy workmanship, and a layout that respects the Nova's original style while complementing its upgraded performance character. This combination of aesthetics and usability contributes to a classic that feels both special and practical for cruising or showing. With its high-level finish, upgraded mechanical components, and cohesive custom styling, this 1963 Nova stands as a compelling choice for enthusiasts seeking a fully sorted classic that requires no additional restoration. Cars built to this standard often reflect significant time and investment, and the seller's asking price aligns with the depth of work described. For buyers wanting a turnkey, beautifully executed early Nova with modern performance enhancements, this example offers an attractive blend of craftsmanship, drivability, and standout visual presence. Number 19. This 1972 Plymouth Valiant, offered at $2,595 and located in Manville, New Jersey, is presented as a mostly solid and largely original survivor with just 65,830 documented miles. The seller purchased the car in 2022 from the daughter of the original owner, providing a clear ownership history that adds to its authenticity. Taken off the road in 2000 and stored ever since, the Valiant spent 3 years in the seller's garage and is now kept outside under a cover. Equipped with its dependable 225/6 engine, the car offers a strong foundation for restoration or refurbishment, with a clean New Jersey title already in hand for an easy transfer. Mechanically, the seller has completed several important steps toward revival, including installing a rebuilt Holley carburetor, a new gas tank, new throttle cable, fresh oil and filter, fresh antifreeze, and multiple new fuel system components such as the pump and filter. The ignition system has been refreshed with new plugs, wires, electric coil, cap, rotor, points, and condenser. The engine is confirmed not to be seized, as it turns freely when rotated by hand. These improvements indicate meaningful progress toward getting the car running again, and the seller notes that ongoing work is being done to bring the engine back to life. Structurally, the Valiant is described as exceptionally solid for its age, especially considering it sat uncovered in the original owner's driveway for 22 years. The body is straight, with mostly dull paint but minimal rust overall. The floor pans and trunk are solid, with only minor rust patches that have already been addressed by the seller in the trunk area. The most significant rust concern is a small area above the driver's door where the vinyl roof deteriorated from long-term exposure, resulting in rust-through that should be reparable with a small weld. The rest of the body, including the doors, fenders, and wheel wells, remains solid and largely rust-free, a strong selling point for a project car in this price range. Inside, the car needs attention. The front bench seat has rips, the headliner requires replacement, and the dash pad is cracked. However, the back seat is in good condition, and overall, the interior is complete and restorable. The seller emphasizes that the car needs TLC but has excellent potential for someone with the time, knowledge, or budget to finish what has been started. With its solid structure, refreshed mechanical components, low original miles, and honest presentation, this 1972 Valiant offers an appealing project opportunity. Reasonable offers are welcome, and additional photos can be provided for interested buyers seeking a clearer view of its condition. Number 20. This 1963 Ford Galaxy 500 sedan, offered at $2,000 and located in South Amboy, New Jersey, is described as a running and driving project with solid fundamentals for someone looking to revive or customize a classic full-size Ford. Powered by its 260 V8 paired with a 2-speed automatic transmission, the car starts and moves under its own power, though the transmission is failing and struggles to shift when cold. The seller notes that the title is clean and that the frame appeared solid when inspected on a trailer, establishing a decent foundation for restoration or modification. The Galaxy has been fitted with 1965 Thunderbird bucket seats, hinting at the seller's earlier attempt to turn it into a mild hot rod before interests shifted toward motorcycles. The car's condition reflects its age and stalled project status, with patched front floors and visible bodywork needed throughout, as shown in the seller's photos. While not a turnkey driver, it remains an appealing candidate for someone who values classic Ford styling and isn't afraid of hands-on work. The seller describes it as a good bones vehicle, one that runs, drives, and offers plenty of potential for mechanical repair or creative customization. The underlying structure appears sound, and although cosmetics and mechanicals both need attention, the Galaxy offers an affordable entry point into 1960s full-size ownership. Included with the right deal, the seller has several extra parts that add value to the project, such as a retro Falcon center console, factory Galaxy side view mirrors, and even AT5 manual transmission, an appealing upgrade for anyone looking to convert the car to a more modern and engaging drivetrain setup. These additions broaden its potential, whether the next owner aims for a period-correct restoration or a more personalized hot rod approach. The seller's shift in interest toward bikes means the car has largely sat over the past 2 years, prompting the decision to let it go to someone who will give it the attention it deserves. While cash offers are welcome, the seller strongly favors trades for motorcycle or chopper parts, especially Harley-related components. Items of interest include titled shovelhead frames, swing arms or hardtails, cone shovel engine parts, various Springer or girder front ends, drum brake hardware, and 21-inch invader wheels. Whether purchased outright or acquired through a parts trade, this 1963 Galaxy presents itself as a budget-friendly, running project with solid structure, V8 power, and added parts potential, ready for someone who wants to shape it into their own vision. We appreciate you watching our roundup of 20 affordable classic cars from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And make sure to share this video with anyone who shares your love for timeless rides.